So, good morning, everybody. It is 6 a.m. on a Saturday, and I had to just Google my cosmetology school to recall if I went to school on Saturdays, and I did. So, what's wild about that is I can't believe I forgot that I dedicated every Saturday to cosmetology school for an entire year. And I do remember it being a ball and chain. I just hated going, and it put a damper on my social life. And any kind of job I was trying to acquire to make any kind of money, they wanted weekends available. So, anyway, but I wanted to talk about today that it's super important that you don't have to dance with everybody. This concept of you don't have to dance with everybody, but you got to dance with somebody. And I didn't really click with any of the students all that quickly at cosmetology school. But I did find an instructor who she was magic for me. She's not from America. She had come to America from Latina, and I believe it's El Salvador. I have to go and do some checking, but her husband had come over here because he's an engineer, and so she had followed him, and she knew that you could become a cosmetology teacher. And even though we didn't speak the same language, well, I'm in Southern California, so I always say comprendo mucho más que hablo, which means I understand much more than I speak. And I knew that she was a successful cosmetologist in her home country. And the great part about the country that she had worked in was that within her salon, they did facials, they did manicures, and they were also hairstylists, which you, as a fully licensed cosmetologist, can offer all of those services. Now, I personally don't offer all of those services, but it's a great business model that somebody can come to you or come to your salon and they can get their nails done, their eyebrows waxed, and their roots touched up all in one swoop. It's really awesome. So I just love her energy, and I love that she was so creative. And I know that throughout even building my clientele, I would think about her. I would think about just the fact that she went to a completely different country, that she did not speak that language, but she knew the language of hair. She knew the language of nails. She knew the language of facials. She knew people. And no matter the obstacles that I came across as a hairstylist, as a younger hairstylist, a newer hairstylist, I would remember her journey, remember how she did whatever it took just to utilize that cosmetology license to make her life easier. And the reality is she had an 8 or 9 year old son when she came to America. Or maybe he was a little bit younger. So she had a typical 9 to 5. So, because I just Googled the cosmetology school I went to, and we went to school from 8:30 to 5. Yes, she had to work Saturdays, but she didn't have to work Sundays, and she didn't have to work Mondays. She was able to take her kid to school. So I just wanted to share that story before I forgot it, because it was super important and imperative early on when I started school that I had someone to help me stay the course and to know, regardless of what happens with my attitude, I could always look to them and realize, I think I have it tough. They had it tougher, and it's been more than worth it for them.